children have wanted to ask for that you had to say no? Like, or is there like a tough parenting thing that you kind of like, just tell me what some of that's like. Give me something from like the parenting world. Cause I'm just curious about it.
Yeah. My daughter went through a sleep regression recently. So like
sleep what?
Regression.
Okay.
So like she sleep through the night fine, but then, they start developing, their brain starts developing, they start having dreams and, and they get a little more like, they start to understand stuff more. So like we'd watch like Home Alone all the time, right? She loves Home Alone and she just saw it at face value. She loved it. She knew what was going on. Like she was 2, but she like got everything. She got a little older and then out of nowhere, even though she watched Home Alone like 50 times, she like started to get scared from it, from Marv and Harry.
Yeah.
Right. So one day, like she kept saying, like in the car, she'd be like, "Dad, are Marv and Harry following us?" Like out of nowhere one day, and I'm like, "No, they're not. They're not. Are Marv and Harry after us?"
Oh, that's
and
scary.
I'm like, babe, they're not after us at all. They're after Kevin's toys. It's like trying to make it,
Oh yeah.
All right, but are they going to come for me? I'm like, no, Marv and Harry are fun. They're just after Kevin's toys. Kevin's going to put them through the ringer. It's all good. And then like in the middle of the night, she'd be like, Dad, I'm scared. Come upstairs. And I would come and she'd be like, are Marv and Harry coming? And I'm like, my wife's like, you shouldn't have made her watch Home Alone. I'm like, she loved it. It wasn't until recently that she started getting scared. You know what I mean?
Sal.
But she'll call and be like, so you can't go up there. You have to go up there. Like, this is what got really hard. Like going up there, like, they're always testing the limits of what they can control and not control and pushing boundaries. So that's the whole few years. It's like they're pushing boundaries. So they try to see what they can get over on you. Like, so if they want you to come upstairs and they cry and that brings you upstairs, they know that they're going to get you upstairs every time. You have to break that habit. You have to like, so there's times where it's like, she's like crying and be like, Dad, please come upstairs. And I'm like downstairs and like, you can't go up.
Dang.
And it's the worst feeling because you want to run as soon as she's like,
but it's a trap.
It's a trap. But also she's cunning. Like she'll say shit that she knows is gonna tug at my heartstrings. I'd have to ignore her crying, and she'll start saying stuff like, "Dad, please, Dad, I need you. I miss you." Like, right.
The ship is leaving the shore. Just things that she's seen.
Yeah. And you're like, I'm like literally like downstairs, like she doesn't see me, but I'm like right under the door. Me and my wife are sitting there, and I'm just like, I got tears in my eyes. I'm just like, I need to go. But you can't. It's tough. It's tough.
So parenting, so yeah, you gotta really like. I guess you have to be the dad. Sometimes you have to be the leader, huh? And sometimes you want to just be the buddy.
I want them to be able to like. They want to sleep. She'll be like, "Please, can I come sleep with you guys?" I wanted her to do that so bad, but like, we can't do it because like it opens up. Like then it's like,
Oh yeah.
But I know families that sleep. That all the kids sleep in the bed, and that's that. But like it could be tough. Like if we have work and travel a lot and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, if you're not a Little House on the Prairie, then that's kind of like back then. Yeah, you need it for warmth and stuff, and it's like that.
Yeah. Well, I want to do it, but I've so far we haven't done it because I just feel like I don't want to start bad habits. But
and is it tough with like with your wife to debate on what are good habits and bad habits? Like is it or do you guys communicate?
Yeah, we're on the same page. It's pretty straightforward, like. But it's you want kids?
Yeah,
yeah. We talk about this all the time. You should have kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some kids.
If you do, like if you want kids, have kids. Like
I think I do. I mean, I think the most you can get to is like I think I want them. I like. Nobody's like, if you're like yelling in the park or whatever, I want kids, you're going to go to jail, or you're going to get elected. But if you're just like, But so I think the safest thing I say is, I think I would really like to have kids. I'll have to have a spouse that is like, we can go down that road together. And then, some of it, I think it's like, if that's going to be part of God, if God wants that for me in my life, and if I'm willing to set my life up enough where it's a possibility, because God, I don't think he would bless me with children if it wasn't like a safest environment either,
Sure. I think you should do it. I always tell you that.
But yeah, I would like to have, I think more and more, I would like to have that.
Yeah.
I would like to have the chance to love something that's different and to have like a new, different type of like, connection in the world, just to experience what connections there are, because I'm sure it's like totally different. I mean, last time you were saying just how different it is.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it, especially if you want them, because there's nothing better. You'll feel so fulfilled, man.
Yeah,
you'll feel so fulfilled.
And I want probably 6 or 5 kids, bro.
I know. It's like when you start having it, you'll see.
Or
You'll see like you want as many as possible. It's that. That's why people just keep having them. Dude, in the old days, man, people had them with reckless abandon.
Bro, people would have a kid. They'd be like, oh, where's my kid?
Kids.
They'd be at the store. They would leave a kid. They'd have to come back. Hey, we left a kid in your shelf or whatever.
Yeah.
Some kids in the freezer. He's just like, yeah.
People used to have kids back in the day, so many kids that like some of them would just like
perish.
And then they was just like, we lost a couple of them.
Yeah.
You know,
Albert stayed.
We still have 10 of them, but we lost a couple.
Yeah, Albert stayed in Mankato. We hadn't seen him. He stayed.
He wandered off, and we hope he's all right.
I know he wandered off from Rochester. Yeah, look, he had a bag of food with him. You know, you're like, that's crazy.
I don't know how you focused on. You had how many siblings you got?
I just had 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 total.
Okay,
what'd you have?
Besides me, 3.
Yeah, that's a fun amount.
Yeah, so you're a family. You had 4 of you guys still together. That's yeah.
If you could go back and be a kid, what's one moment you would go back to in your child? Was it like a birthday party or a time or like, it could just be a general. It doesn't have to be specific either.
Yeah.
Like what was like the funnest holiday you guys had or something? Was there one that was just
going to my grandma? My grandma would host Christmas and like all the cousins would come over and that was fun because she had like this really old house that was a 2-family with a big basement and a big old attic.
Yeah.
And we all used to go up in the attic and cause like hijinks and hide and shit. And like I just like that. Those days were the best days where you could just like run around the house playing hide and seek and like feel like it was the best thing that ever happened to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just not all this bullshit. Like you didn't know anything yet. It was just about playing, hanging out, you know?
I know. The world, it seems like it should be able to be such a simpler world, doesn't it? That's the thing that I think gets me a lot. It's like
go hang out in the woods.
Yeah,
like when I was young, there was like it was so much less like underdeveloped.
Oh,
and there was just like patches of woods everywhere.
Oh, there was Native American shit. You'd have a guy that chiseled a fucking couple tits into a birch tree or whatever. You'd have somebody, there was like a grave somewhere. Somebody
chiseled a couple of tits into
had
a birch
just buried
tree.
Somebody. Like the woods used to be crazy, bro. Because you'd see some guy had been living there.
Oh yeah.
There'd be some pornography or whatever.
Pornography, yeah, always.
Somebody buried pornography, but they'd draw like an arrow. It's like, hey, pornography. So they didn't forget where it was. It was like, dude,
that's where I saw my first porn mag was in the woods.
Oh, everybody, which is crazy, bro. But you're right there with nature, dude. Oh, dude, I remember the first time I masturbated, bro. I didn't even know what was going to happen with like your body or whatever.
Right.
And I remember like something kind of came outside of my body. And I remember trying to put it back into my penis with my finger.
Yeah.
And I heard my mom like downstairs and I was like trying to get it all back in.
Before
Oh. So I was like, so obviously, I had a lot of intimacy issues over the years, bro. Oh, let's get this question. Let's get this answer in, dude. Early 1800s. Let me see. Over the past 3 centuries, the average number of children per woman in most of the world has declined sharply, roughly from 5 to 7 kids per woman in the early 1800s to 2.25 per kids per woman today in many countries.
I think it's even less than that now.
Yeah,
I think I read something where they said like people are having the least amount of kids that in history right now.
Maybe there'll be a rebirth of it, Maybe there'll be something new that happens. Do you feel like, I feel like, I didn't want to get into like heavy stuff today, but there's just like, it feels like it's a tough time in the world for a lot of people.
Dude, you imagine like Octomom? You have 8 babies in your stomach. You give birth to 8 babies at the same exact time.
That's dark shit. Look at that thing she had on her, bro. It's like whenever you ever see that spider that's got the big thing on it, like it's pregnant.
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Like imagine you have no kids and then you have 8 kids.
Yeah.
I think she already had like 5 kids.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, I just watched a documentary on that.
How do you give the time you need to each of these kids? Yo, what do you do when you want people like they like, guess what? Twins. And they're like, oh my God, 2, how are we gonna do this? Like 8? Bro, 8? Yeah. How do you even what's the first thing you do when there's 8 2-day-old babies laying there?
The first
it's like they're like Tamagotchis. Yeah. Like you like literally just have to like
check the batteries on all of them.
Holy shit.
Dude, get you some iced coffee, cold coffee, iced coffee.
You have a Tamagotchi?
No, I never had one.
Do you remember that?
Oh, I do remember them,
Yeah.
and it didn't hit us super hard. Our family,
I was a little older. But.
we weren't into like a lot of the Asian kind of stuff that much. We was like doing Hulk Hogan type of shit. Dude, I remember I had to do a roast of the Nadia Suleiman, who is the Octomom. Who had 8 children, who was kind of a celebrity for a while. Or not a celebrity, I mean, everybody's kind of a celebrity these days, but she was like kind of in the limelight or whatever,
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
You roasted her?
We had a roaster. And dude, I remember I got there and I thought it'd be fun and everything. And you get there and you're like, oh, there's part of it that feels really mean.
Oh, really? Do you remember any of the jokes?
I mean, they were some of them were probably good and some were probably not good.
What scenario was she being why was she being roasted?
It was just the Ha Ha Comedy Cafe over there in
in
you've
LA?
been over there? Yeah, in Burbank.
Yeah.
Or it's kind of off of Burbank, it's off Lankershim, I think. But yeah, Jack Jr., his family over there, it's their club. It's a great spot. And,
I've done some spots.
Yeah. And so but they had the roast of her there, and it was just other people were on the dais or the docket or whatever, and it just like it was interesting, it was fun, but it was also like there was a moment you're like, oh, this is me, because they're sitting right there, and you think like
the kids were there.